Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Just getting set up, ready to go. Start making a whip. Just finished up one of our wallet leads. We make these cool chain wallet leads right here. Well, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Carney, Hardwire. So we're just at it again every day, making whips, watching Mike Ball finish up. How's everybody doing? So what y'all think? Not your average white dude. That's what's up. So, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for the raid, Mike. And I'm got to turn this volume off. We're getting a back feed. So I'm working on an old school whip today, which one like this. We're doing a line pattern today, so it's going to look a little different. But that's what we're working on. And like I said, we just finished up while we were watching Mike making this cool little wallet lead. So we hand make these as well, a variety of colors, multiple colors, whatever you want. But these have been pretty popular. We kind of went away from making them for a while, but since I made one, I figured I'd show it. So I just finished that up. They're about 20 inches, and we can make them longer, up to like 25 or 26. We don't recommend going much longer. I mean, we can, but we get to making them much longer. Then we got to charge a little bit more for them, but it is what it is. Let's see. War Gorilla, how's it going? Yes, clip that moment. That'd be good. You need to throw that on the soundboard, Mike. That way you can just. All right. So I'm gonna get over and switch to the whip now that I gotta make. So we're doing we're doing a line pattern today. Oh yeah. Real quick before we get started on it, our wallet leads that I just can't hold. We call these rattlesnake wallet leads because they have a little rattle to them as you just something that we named. But we have a variety of colors. We can make them in silver, red, yellow. We've even got these cool copper ones. Copper ones do run a little bit more. This copper, we know, y'all, ain't cheap. We got copper, purple, blue, no white. We actually substitute the silver for white. So it still looks pretty cool. I don't have mine on my wallet, but I've been wearing mine for about 4 years now. I've actually switched my wallet before I switched my chain. So the chains really do hold up really well. And I believe they are on the website. We did just bring these back. We quit making them for a couple years just because I didn't really have time with all the whips. But now that we're back at home base doing what we do, we can get back at them. So check out Rattlesnake wallet chain leads. But yeah, let's get over and think. All right, gotta adjust my volume since I'm gonna be over here working on it. We'll all right. So yeah, we're working on a line pattern old school whip. That I'm just starting. I also, while I was prepping and watching Mike's show, I got this whip prepped, ready to go. That way all I gotta do is braid. Yes, the wallet leads. Here's another one I just tried making out of paracord. Now, my wife makes some thicker ones. This is real thin, and it wasn't bad. It came out pretty good. But they're thin, and I just didn't really like them to keep going with them. You know, some ideas are good, some are not. That's right, y'all. If y'all can, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. We are changing the time for the burning room this weekend from 7 to 9 o'clock. I have to. How's it going, Ashley? I have to go to my daughter's district wrestling meets this weekend on Sunday, so I might get back a little later. But if I get back on time, I will jump it back to. I'm just going to play it by ear right now. And click that notification button. It'll let you guys know when we go live. You already know. You follow Mike. So what's going on? And for those of you who are new to the redneck side, we make custom motorcycle whips. It's our main thing we do. We do have a lot of products that we offer on our website, but our little specialty is making the custom whips. We have many unique styles for any rider, any bike, any club. I mean, we can do them for you. Or, you know, if you got a new idea, you want to see something different, let us know, and we'll see what we can come up with. It'll take a little longer, but coming up with new whips, we have a lot of them. So get to the point where you run out of ideas for a little bit. But a lot of our whips are inspired by people we meet. Or different organizations, and just some random ideas that I might come up with. Hardwire, are you still on there? No, no, brother. We got I did make a whip that was a little bit inspired by you, but it's not gonna. Right now, I don't know if it's gonna be a whip that I can continue to make because I don't know if I can get it, but it's gonna be a possibility. If I can find one more, I might be able to reproduce it. And like I said, our whips are inspired by people we meet and stuff like that. And I have a really cool hardwire whip that I want to. I'm not going to call it hardwired, not yet. But if you're okay with it, if we produce them, I would like to call it hardwire. You know, a little inspired by you. Just when I find the right things that go, we did one for El Demonio called the Demonio whip. And of course, Dad is calling, and I think he's seen me live. And he likes to do this when I go live. He likes to call. I'm just going to say it now. Hang up, asshole. Oh, he heard me. I know, but when he watches that, he'll enjoy that. But yeah, hardwire, like I said, once I get it figured out and see if it's something that we can actually reproduce, which of course my dad will help me with that because he's oh Lord. Can you tell him I'm live? Because he don't listen. Oh, hold on. Let me answer. We're going to go live with him. Hello. Hey, we're live. Just went live. Hold on a minute. What's that?
You're going live?
Yeah, I'm live, Dad.
All right, I'll let you go, but I got to tell you something.
Hey, you're live.
Okay.
So don't say nothing.
When you're done,
All right.
call me.
All right, don't call me when I'm live again.
Shut up.
That's going to be great for the show.
All right, love you.
Bye. All right, so every time, it don't matter. He did it yesterday, he did it today. He ain't called me in a week, but he did it last week too. I think he's got a sixth sense for when we go live. Maybe he's got his notifications set, and then he just says, I'm gonna call him. No, but love my dad, he's cool. But man, does he know when to call. All right, so back at it. We're gonna finish this whip up. As you guys can see, it's got that, it's red with the line pattern, so it's just got individual lines cutting through. Yeah, War Gorilla, he's something else, I tell you. The shit I hear that man say. Oh boy. He's pretty vulgar. He's probably watching now that he knows we're live. So, how's it going, bees? Yes, this is our line pattern. So it'll come out like this. This is a primary red with the secondary white color. And these whips are nice. We core these with very thick cord. That way they don't limits flexibility. And they fly so much better than them loose, floppy leather whips. So, but yeah, we'll finish this up. Once again, you'll see we secure the ball bearing inside the whip. That way, it ain't coming out. You would have to beat this whip to oblivion before it would fall apart. So, and that's what we are known for, our whips, durability, they last. I mean, we've got people rocking some of our original OG whips from when we first started that for a little while we discontinued. And then we brought them back and called them the OGs because they were our original whips that we started making with. And I don't make them no more. My wife does that style now. So she makes all the OG style whips, and then of course the whips with the hand painted skulls or whatnot. I make those ones, the thicker whips, the heavier duty whips. But we brought our OGs back just to have another whip that's a little less on the pricey side. So we brought those back for those who want them. But you know, you get into some of the thicker whips, we put a lot more effort and work and the detail on the skulls. Like some of our OGs, we did upgrade, start adding some of the little skulls, but they're limited on what we put on the smaller whips. Our whips are about anywhere from 3/4 to an inch thickness, which gives them a little more weight, a little more stiffness to them, and they fly really great. So once again, like this is my preference. I do really like the old school style whips. But you know, we do all the other whips because there's just so many options. And like I said, for whatever customization you might be doing on your bike, a theme, we'll try to make a whip for your theme. Now I know y'all, our little show right here ain't as exciting as Mike Balls, but you know, this is just a platform we can get on, and you guys actually get the opportunity to get to know us, and see what we do and the work that goes into these whips. And hopefully, you know, they're appreciated. We get so much feedback, and it's been great. You guys have been awesome support that follow us on Facebook, and those of you even that are just coming here to hang out while I work. This is the everyday thing. You know, we start our mornings off with prepping, and then we have the silverback S&S, and I'll pull that out and show it here in a second. But where was I going? Don't mind me, guys. My ADHD kicks in and I forget what I was talking about, and I'll just move on. Yes, we'll snap this off real quick, and we'll show the silverback. Let's see here. Hey, here we go. So this is silverback. We got the red knuckles. We made this one red and black, but there it is. Silverback. And these are made in-house and hand painted by me. So I'm no hand painter, that's for sure. Some of you may have seen some of my airbrushing work that I've done. I play around with it. Not so much the past several months because it's cold in my garage, so it's hard to paint when you're when it's cold. And I don't have really good heat out here. Oh, silverback. But yeah, I have painted a few bike parts. Just some stuff that I picked up and painted to practice with, and I painted some parts and got blown up to do a bunch of paint work, and I'm just not ready for it yet. So it's something I'm going to keep on working on, and you know, who knows where it'll go, when it'll go. Right? You can't paint when it's negative. No, I like to wait till it's, you know, at least 70 degrees. That way my garage will stay warm. I can go out and paint. But I do the airbrushing here and there when I can. And people seem to really like what I did. And excuse me. But yeah, here and there we'll do it. Well, maybe we'll have some videos that when I'm airbrushing, doing some stuff like that once in a while. I am eventually going to also dabble in pinstriping and try to learn that as well. But I will say I've only probably painted, I painted a fender, some side bags, 2 fenders, yeah, 2 fenders, 2 tanks. Yeah, I did a couple. Did a chopper tank, chopper fender. It came out pretty nice. Everything is sold, so I don't have it to show. I actually just shipped my orange tank out yesterday that I painted, a Sportster tank. And I didn't even get to add no designs on it. Someone wanted it orange with metallic flakes, so I did that. They got that. But yeah. See, I never took no airbrush lessons. I just kind of was watching what some another YouTuber was doing. I said, let's try it. And I actually sent him, I was talking to him because he was always giving me tips and advice. And I painted my first fender. And when I sent him the pictures, he was actually really amazed. And he said I'm a natural. So, but I mean, it just doesn't seem like, after kind of giving me ideas, because I don't know what to charge for stuff like that. And he was kind of giving me some pointers and what something that I painted would sell for. And when he told me what it would probably sell for, I was like, wow. But we just don't seem like we get a lot of people who want to spend that kind of money on, not in our area at least. But who knows? We'll dabble more with it in the warmer weather and go from there. Now there are photos. If you find us on the Facebook page, you can go through our photos, scroll down, you'll actually find the fenders and the tanks that I painted. If it's something you want to look for. Nice thing about these old school whips, they don't take as long as some of the other whips. Unless we get like a longer, like a 40 or 50-inch whip. Ah, I hear that, Beezer. Right on, Carney. Thank you so much for the support. Letting everybody know. Smash that like button. Oh, they made whips illegal in Canada. Well, I will say, Biker News Canada, we send a lot of whips to Canada. I gotta say, we've had nothing but positive feedback, but we send a lot to Canada. We really do. We send our whips all over the world. Now, sometimes some of our whips, of course, they might have the knuckles on them, and sometimes, very rarely actually, that they might not make it through customs. Customs apparently don't like the knuckles, but we've only had one in the past 5 years that's been rejected through customs. But when ordering out of the United States, we do try to let people know. It is listed on our website that you're ordering at your own risk. Unfortunately, they don't send that shit back to us, so we don't do refunds on whips. Whips are a novelty item, a decorative accessory that you're going to add to your bike. So yeah, I mean, you name it, we've sent our whips there. Philippines, Germany, Finland. I mean, we could just name so many. The Netherlands, we just shipped out the other day. Australia, we shipped several whips to Australia. Now, the guy that we shipped to in Philippines, I gotta say, he really wanted that whip because he paid $195 to ship it door to door with FedEx. And they don't cost that much to ship. But yeah, that one did cost quite a bit because he wanted to make sure he got it through customs. So he did a door-to-door service. So he paid more for shipping than he did for his whip. We've only, like I said, we've only had one that got rejected, and that was through Australia. Let's see. Right? I hear you, Beezer. But we don't like to say that. They're novelty, decorative accessories. Now this one don't have the knuckles on it. They requested not to have knuckles. Some of our whips are a little, I guess, intimidating to see flying on a bike, and our chain style whips especially, similar to the one that Mike had gotten, but his is a full braid. But our chain ones, they're heavy, and then they got the mace ball on the end or some other metal object on the end. And you know, it's when a car is driving up on you or next to you, it's nice to see them kind of back off after they get a view of the whip. And so our whips, yes, they're decorative accessories, but in a way, they do help for safety, we believe. And you know, we don't like it when the cages get up on us. So the whips are nice. We've noticed with some of our whips that people do back off, and that's a good sign. It shows that it's working. There's just too many crazy people on the road, and when we're out there on the bikes, you know, we need to look out for ourselves. Had to undo a couple strands. Now, me personally, I've never had to pull my whip off. I am hot. You know, so sometimes we get folks that'll actually, yeah, they do ride with them on the other side. Those are going to be more for the folks that are going to, if they're on your brake side, I guess it's really definitely just a decorative accessory. Clutch side is recommended, but you know, rider's preference. I guess it depends on if you plan on using it or not. Sometimes we've had people that would actually just ride them with both on both sides. Now, some of our whips are a little heavier if you do ride them on the brake side. just that drag will put on your brake light. So might be definitely better to ride on your clutch side. Me personally, I think both sides is too much, but hey, to each their own. You know, I gotta say that I ride with a 50-inch whip. So mine definitely hits the ground. We don't recommend them, but we do a lot of videos with our whips. And so we do that for video purpose, just to really show off the whips. But I've never had my whip come up in anywhere near my tire, or come around anywhere near my wheels. Because normally I ride my bike forward, so the whip is flying back. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess it does whenever you're coming to a stop. Might swing forward a little bit, but they're pretty heavy whips, and they don't have as much sway as. Yes, and that is exactly, we don't want you getting your whip caught on your frame or your floorboards, and that's why we recommend measuring for your whip properly. We measure with your bars facing straight forward, measure from clutch lever to your floorboard, subtract an inch, and go with that as your length when ordering. Once again, that's with your bars facing straight forward, measure clutch lever to your floorboard, and subtract an inch. Oh, brother, you have no idea. My hands used to just be stiffer than boards. But I've been doing it for a while now, and now when my hands hurt, I got to go back to braiding to relax them. So I've gotten pretty used to it. We'll just say that. But yes, in the beginning, it was painful. Got to the point where I couldn't hold anything, and the things that I did help when I had stuff in my hand, can of pop, whatever it might be, coffee, anything. I couldn't feel it in my hand, and I would drop shit and not even realize it because my hands were so sore. But now I'm used to it, and we got a hell of a grip. At least I think I do. Sometimes it feels like a pretty good grip. Sometimes probably not so much, just because it feels like I'm clenched on. If I got to hold something, sometimes not. It's kind of weird how that works. Yes, if you have a short whip, some people think that the shorter whip will fly better. I personally think the longer you can go with the max length. The longer whips, I do believe, fly better. But we get it. Not everybody has aftermarket bars, and they might have regular stock bars where you're looking at probably more of around 30-inch. But of course, your bars are down lower, your handles are down lower, so you're not as up high, like on our bike with even the 16-inch ape hangers. A lot of times, your leg will stop one of our whips from coming over. Yes, I believe they do work better with a weighted end because, obviously, gravity is just going to hold it down better with the weight rather than with no weight. So, hey, babe, can you cut me a piece of that big heat shrink about 2 inches in length real quick? Thank you. All right, I'm back. All right, guys, I got to lose this hoodie. I'm dying up here. It's getting hot. It's cold outside, but it's hot in here. Hold on. I'll come for it. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm back, guys. Yeah, I had to run down and grab something too. I took that off. All right, guys. So, I'm trying to finish up these whips, or this whip. Yeah, we did a whip for Black Dragon. Once again, another whip that was inspired. Put a little mechanical leg on one for Mike, redo one. So yeah, this one, I'm going to be finishing it up here real quick. Just a few more moments. I'm going to run down and do this a little quicker so it's done. Be right back in. Love you, babe. All right. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'll be doing that a little bit later, Carney. I do it too early. I'll want to take a nap. We always got it on hand. We're always ready for it. I just try to get my work in first. Sometimes I get a little hungry and tired if I start too early. But yes, so there it is. The old school whip. And this is what I'm saying. I mean, this whip is, I mean, they're stiff. A lot stiffer. I can hold it at the bottom and actually hold it up. And so it's a lot less floppiness when you're riding and just more of a kind of 45-degree angle when it's flying. I mean, I've went about 90 mile an hour with ours just to, yeah, that's what she said. Oh, right. You got to hold it at the ball and it'll just stand up. But yeah, so that is the line pattern, old school style whip. Silver snap. This one has no knuckles. Like I said, they requested no knuckles on it. They do have the hidden ball bearing in the end. Once again, you can see it in there. We showed that to you when we was making it. But yes, those are. And then, of course, we'll cut the tassels off. They'll be about 6 inches. This whip will be .32 inches. So there it is. There's the end with the tassels snipped. Now we'll flip them around and get some of the cords out. Try to decord them a little bit so that way it eliminates the end of your whip fraying for a pretty good time. Now, just depending on your whip, I'm sure. And if your whip does ever fray on the end, you can always just snip it a little bit and just a little bit, very little heat, just enough to melt it and put that hard plastic basically on the end. Singe off all them little free roaming hairs, and there we go. Old school whip, line pattern. We can do these in a number of color options. I mean, we have access to thousands of colors, or let's say hundreds of colors. We have access to hundreds of colors, different cord types, or different cord patterns. We do have like individual cords that are like red and black, black and yellow, black and white. That we actually call those our what was it that we called them? Plaid, our plaid whips. Thank you, War Gorilla. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for being here. But yeah, that is the whip, man. That's not much to them. Just like War Gorilla said, badassery. And I hit my microphone. Yes, really cool. It's something we really take pride in at Redneck Side. If you're interested in purchasing a whip, you can find us on rednecksidemotorcyclewhips.com and browse the custom whip category and view all of our whips. All of our whips have many options to choose from. So if you don't have a coupon code, we have one posted on our page. But if you have a coupon code from any of the other channels that we had provided coupon codes for, we encourage people to use those codes. We have codes all over our website, and surprisingly, people just ain't using the codes. And, you know, we want to offer that savings. So be sure to use a code if you have one. It'll be at the end of checkout on the website. You use that code. If you have a code from a different YouTuber, such as Mike Ball or KSD, Black Dragon, whoever it may be, that we have codes for, which I don't think I have a code for Black Dragon yet, but if you use their codes, because those codes, when we see those come in on the orders, that's how we see where people are finding out about us. And it really lets us know who's spreading the word about us. And, you know, so we encourage, if you have a code, use it. If you don't use that code, we don't know where you heard about us at. And that's what we want to know. And that's why the codes are there. As we grow as a business, like I said, we are just a small business. It's myself and my wife that do this. And so, yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, just visit us at rednecksidemotorcyclewhips.com, or you could help with the Cash App if you want. We don't prefer Cash App, but it's there if that's what you want to do. It's greatly appreciated either way. We would prefer for you to go on the website, purchase an item, use that coupon code that you have, and, you know, it helps us. Yes, Hardwire as well. Did I create one for you, Hardwire? I don't know if I have one for Hardwire yet. I want to say I do, but I don't know, because my wife makes those coupon codes. But if we don't, we're definitely going to get one for him, because we want to know where you're viewing from or where you're hearing about us. And that, you know, all right. All right. I'll have to check that out and confirm. If not, brother, we'll get you one for your show, because we do want to know where people are coming from. There's so many people out there that are doing the YouTube stuff, and let's see, I heard about it during the beatdown. Yes, I think bees are just recently ordered. Didn't you, bees? But of course, he knew what code he was wanting, so he asked for it, and I gave it to him. So once again, thank you, Mike Ball, for all you do. You have a great show. We appreciate you always rocking the gear, showing us off, and letting people know about us. I mean, that's how it works. And we like to know where our followers come from. Word of mouth is key, and does great things. So please help spread the word. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. What was you looking at, bees? If you don't mind, just let everybody know. Here's another thing we offer. We do also let me get my words right. We offer custom engraved derby covers. I believe this one was for the mace ball with knuckles. Yes, go on chain or a full paracord. But yeah, we do offer this has been a very popular engraving. We've done this on multiple whips for our custom baller engraved style whips. All right, he's getting cord. All right. Right on, brother. Make sure you use that coupon code. And then, so the FAFO, Fuck Around Find Out, has been a very popular derby cover, timing cover, image, shift linkage. Our custom engraved axle covers. And if you have an image that you want and you don't want one of our images, send us a message. Because confirm that we can do your image, you could send us an image. We do try to look for vector images. So if you got a image and you have questions if it'll work or not, send it to us and we'll play with it. If we can do it, we'll do it. If not, we'll let you know before you pay. Yeah, there's quite a few people actually out there doing the ship linkages, but nobody's doing them at our price. So we want to offer our followers some of the best prices. So I believe our shift linkages engraved are only $50 or $55. So I mean, you to get this from anywhere else, you're probably looking $80 some. And yeah, bees, if you want, you can go ahead and message us on that, or send on our Facebook. Send us the image, and we'll play with it and see what we need to do to it to make it work for you. Make sure that we can do it. Yeah, you can't beat a shift linkage for $50, $55. I forget what it is. And then if you guys are watching these other YouTubers and you get their code, I mean, you're potentially going to save 15% on it also. So competition, beat that. The docking hardware for docking hardware covers, POW style, custom engraved. These are all just examples that I have. And also, like our derby covers, we're your standard like 103 derby cover. You're looking, starting price is, I think, $100, maybe. I could be wrong. My wife does all the pricing, so don't quote me on none of my prices because I could be off a little bit, give or take. But you know, we're still under what a lot of people are doing for these. We know a few that are doing the derby covers for around 140 up to 160. Well, you can get the set, the derby cover and the timing cover, with either the matching logo or matching engraving, or two different engravings, one on the derby, one on the timing, whatever you want. For the set, you're only going to pay $150 for the set. So, and that's what I'm saying. My wife is amazing at getting our website easy to use for you guys, and checking out prices of what people are offering. That way we can compete. But yes, this is the custom engraved. And of course, we have Dad saying oops. So we know he likes to call when I go live and be a pain in the butt. But we love you, Dad. So yeah, check out our prices. Compare them with others, and you'll be back. Now there may be a certain circumstance where the price may change a little bit. Like I said, that's going to be for like the 103 on the Harley Davidson. This one right here, I think this was a Street Bob. I forget. I could be wrong. For a newer style, but these may vary depending on your make or your model. Right now, we only offer these for Harley Davidson. Okay, yeah, that's one thing with the curvature on the laser. We try to stick with flat items. That way, it comes out even and looks better. You know, we do not accept. We do recommend just doing it on it, ordering it and getting it done on a new one. Ones that people send in are going to probably, unless they're sending in a brand new one, that you could message us and we can discuss the engraving price options if you don't want to pay for the derby cover, and we'll just quote you for the engraving. That could be possible, but Biker News Canada, I don't know if you want to send one from Canada and then have to pay for it to be sent back. So it'd probably be cheaper to just purchase new. And right now, we're only offering it on black. We're going to play around with the silver, but like this chrome plated. But sometimes when we engrave that chrome plating and you get beneath that chrome plating on the engraving, and it turns like a rust. It looks like a rust color almost. And that might not be the color you're trying to go for. Now we can burn a little lighter and almost ghost it on like a chrome image, but then they're super hard to see what work you actually have done on it. Another popular item is our spiked axle covers. Once again, for the Harley Davidsons. Unfortunately, a lot of these other makes and models, their front axles, they just don't have the proper hardware to attach the axle caps. So if you got a Harley, check out our axle spikes. We have spiked axle. Hey, Biker News Canada, that's what I'm here for, brother. It's, we want you guys to learn about us. And, if we can't answer you, we can't answer you, but we're going to do the best we can to answer whatever you got to ask, brother. We want to give you the greatest experience with customer service, whatever it may be. Like I said before, we're here for the biker community. Without you guys, we don't exist. So we appreciate the support. Thank you all so much. And, just continue to be there, support us, and we're going to continue to do what we do on our end and give you the best quality that we can do. Another thing that has been super popular, once again, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing Harley Davidson, but anyhow, these little windshield spikes are awesome. Now we can do these for, we can do for the Harley Davidson road glides or any of the fairings, the Batwing fairing, road glide fairings. We thread our own spikes and to fit the bike. So road glide definitely, is different than the thread pattern on like a street glide. So let's see. Yes, but we love that we can do so much for the Harley. We just wish we could do more for the others. So this right here is actually one item, is the windshield spikes. We can actually spike these and make them work for street glide Batwing style fairings, road glide fixed fairing, 2 different thread patterns. Indian, some of the the other bikes, Yamaha, Suzuki, I'm losing my words. We can make, if you know the thread pattern and you can let us know the thread pattern, we can make it. Right now we are doing them for street glide, road glide, and Indian. Indian is another thread pattern, and which has the same thread pattern as Victory's. So, and the windshield spikes look awesome. Now, I believe Indian and Victory have the retractable windshield. So you could probably do the spikes on the top windshield bolts. Your bottom windshield bolts, you can put them on, but you're only going to be able to retract your windshield down to the bolt itself. If you want, if you're a type person that retracts your windshield further than that and it goes almost all the way in, your two top bolts are probably going to be the only option for that. So those spikes are actually sold individually, and you'll have to get as many spikes as you need. Street Glide, you'll come with 3 spikes. Now there are aftermarket fairings that need 4, maybe 5 spikes. You'll just have to, purchase 2 sets for the. And another thing is for those of you who have the vent on your Batwing style, whether it's a Street Glide or a Limited, whatever it may be, if you have that vent in your fairing, you're going to want to get the vented fairing spikes. That way your center bolt for your center stud spike is longer. So you'll get this for a set of vented windshield spikes. You'll get 2 shorties and 1 long one. So those are available in black and silver spikes. I do have a couple of the white left, not many, but we may get some more white in. These are powder coated. So yeah, we can spike your grips, which I actually do have the windshield spikes. I have spikes everywhere on my bike. We got the windshield spikes, the axle spikes, windshield spikes. Now my windshield spikes are even longer than what I've showed you. I do not believe we have the long ones on the website anymore. They're almost 4 inches long, where these ones are like almost 3 inches. They're 2 3/4. But awesome accessory to add to any bike. I think they personally look awesome on the road glides. For some of those guys that are just big time Shark Nation, and I don't know, I just feel like they throw that little extra added look, and you get them big old pointy teeth. But yeah, those are popular items on the website. So let's see, we've been on for about an hour. Anybody got any questions? I can show some whips. And also, yes, every purchase is you're going to get a free Redneck Side Motorcycle Whips patch with your purchase, and a sticker that looks just like this. So you get a patch and a sticker. That way you can let people know where you got your stuff at. All right, so before we go, who all do we still have? Road glider, no glider. Right on, brother. Right on, Carney. You gonna do a video, or what are you planning on doing? Also, another thing we want to let you guys know, when you get your whip, if you order a whip and you get it, like this one don't have it on yet, but I put these little rubber stoppers on here, and that'll help from slipping over that little ball on the end of your lever. So when you get your whip and you got that little, we've actually had people remove them. Don't remove them. That's going to help stick on and stay on your lever. So this piece right here will actually get shrunk down, and we'll get it fixed on there to just tie a whip topper just to finish it off, to give it that look. Right on, brother. And just remember, those of you who are gonna jump on to the burning room at on Sunday, this Sunday, it'll be at 9 p.m. a little later because I will be attending my daughter's district wrestling meet, so I'll be there supporting her. She is wrestling her little butt off to go to state, so I wish her the best in that, and hoping she goes so I can be there to see it happen. This is my daughter's senior year, so it'll be her last year wrestling, and I never thought I'd see it, but my little girl's a champ. So, yep, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please, if you can, like and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when we go live on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, which everybody's on YouTube right now, so we're all good. But for those who tune in later and watch the video, if you're on Facebook, the Burning Room will be on YouTube only. It will not be streamed on Facebook. It will be YouTube exclusive. So check us out on Saturdays. It's probably going to be, or I can't get my days right, on Sundays at 7. But like I said, this Sunday we will be at 9 o'clock. And if I'm late, hope you guys hang in there and just kind of wait for me. But we'll get on and go at 9 o'clock this Sunday. And if the show starts to do well for the Burning Room, I'm thinking of doing a midweek show also, which will probably be it's around the same time, 7 or 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I don't know. Just we're gonna play with it and decide where we're gonna put some of these videos at and when. So thank you all for watching. And once again, if you want to help support the channel, they're right below, scrolling this way. RedneckSideMotorcycleWhips.com to search any of our products. And if you want to help support the channel monetarily, you can use the Cash App, and it's also scrolling along the bottom. Thank you, War Gorilla, for that. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time, and ride safe. Peace, y'all.